Hey, welcome to this Shortwave radio channel. And, of course, one of the things that I decided to do tonight is a series of videos on how I tune the bands, how I do the stuff that I do. A lot of people ask me questions of how do you get all of those signals? And, I'm just going to show you the way that I go about the hobby when sometimes maybe there's no international broadcast or, depending on what you want to listen to also, because I'm pretty much on hybrid. I listen to all sorts of signals and all sorts of things. So now we have Spain, which is on 15500. I was listening to the English 2200 hours broadcast and the French. Now it's 23. As you see on the clock here, it's 23:20. And I wonder what could be on the air at this time. So what I do is I bring up the EIBI Space website, which is the one that I find interesting to check out what signals are out there at a certain amount of time. So it's 23:20. We're going to start at 23 UT. I'm going to check out the list here. And what I'm going to do is to show you a little closer what happens. We're going to I'm going to show you that screen, and so that you guys can see the schedules. And so I'm going to go through the screen here. I'm going to look at what are the different broadcasts that are available and see, can I hear any of that? So an example, I'm curious. Who knows? Could I hear the HSW64 Bangkok weather facts? I'm curious, and of course that must be an upper sideband, and it says you, I guess, for that. Upper sideband. Let's go and check out 17520 on my receiver, and I have some very, very weak carrier, but could it be that? I don't know. But it's really a trial and error when I usually do this. For Europe, there's a Voice of Korea, KCBS, 13760. So let's check it out. And so I will tune and try different stations, see what I get, what I don't get. So nothing's there on 13760. Let's go down. It's usually 23 is a little quiet here, but we check out the different stations and the different things. So we go down the list. So here, China radio in English from Cuba could be on. So on this radio, maybe not the best, but usually I use the icon for low frequencies. And I do not have any signal there. I got a lot of noise. But you still continue. You continue checking it out. I know that sometimes the 25-meter band could be good on signals from Asia, for example. So there's one to the Far East on 11690 that I will check out in case. Just you never know. 69. So I'm not hearing that. There's one from the Philippines, 11955. So nothing much there, and there's another one direct on 11790. See if it's there. Now, you might say, well, okay, I'm not getting anything on any frequency. Why am I trying it, and why should I try it? Because maybe I don't hear it today, but it could be there tomorrow or the next day after. It's something that you have to understand that, So you're wondering where I'm getting all the info. So the China radio I was focused is here. I was focused in English. And you have the listing of frequencies and to where it's broadcasting from. And you have the transmitter sites also. A lot of them from China, actually. So nothing much there. Let's check out. Any other broadcast could be of interest. China radio. We've got Cuba. I checked, it was in there. Maybe I want to try BBC 11645 transmitting from the Philippines. So I'll tune that, see if there's anything on that frequency. So very weak carrier, nothing more. But I did hear that a few weeks ago. So that means it's a possible station. There's Radio Romania in Spanish on 15170. Let's check it out. if I actually hear it. 1-7, and yeah, it is there, but it is weak. So that's Radio Romania in Spanish. Where is it on the list? It's right here. 23-24, Radio Romania International. S, Spanish. SAMs to South America, and 5170 the frequency. The letters next to is a transmitter site. In this case is Tiganesti in Romania. So that's pretty much what I will do if I want to try to find some broadcasts and see what's on. Sometimes I'll try the sound of hope frequencies for a very simple thing. Is that sometimes they bring you the Fire Drake or the China National Radio 1 jammer. So I'll, for example, here I'll start at 13, let's say 13 megahertz, and check out if there's any signals that are in Chinese Mandarin. So nothing special, and this tells me one thing. Propagation to Asia might not be very good tonight at this time, 23 UTC, where sometimes, or even often, I hear a lot of signals. So anything else to try for? Of course, anything you want to try that you think you can get, just go for it. I want to try Adventist World Radio. I did receive that one day from Guam, 17, so I'll punch in 17, 530. Nothing, and let's try 620. Nothing either. So not successful does not mean it's not there. That's really the things you're going to try. Sunday to Friday, WMLK Bethel, Pennsylvania, 9275. Let's check it out. 9275. Check it out. And they are there.
Conferred back in Psalm 8 and all the way back in Genesis chapter 1.
So this works. WRMI on some frequencies. 9455 is usually the best one here. It's worth checking out WRMI from time to time, see what's on. They have a very big diversity of programs, so sometimes you never know what you're going to get. So this is how I'm going to go on with trying to find stations. And we're getting close to 2330 right now. So I will often go and check out, okay, what's at 2330? Is there anything that could be of interest? Radio Prague via WRMI 5850. That is something that I could try for Western North America, but it's one of the stations I could try. On the ICOM particularly because of the interference I have on those low frequencies, but these are things I will definitely try to tune around. And if all else fails, what else is there to do if there's no broadcast of any kind on the international broadcast bands that you would either hear or do you like? That's going to be the next video. What are we going to tune? Because there's a lot of stuff that could be done. And what happens is that you've got to learn that, when I say diversity, when I say the best thing you can do to enjoy the hobby is not to be focused on one specific aspect of a hobby, but every single thing that could be audible on the shortwave bands. Utilities of all sorts. There's tons of utilities still. There is a lot of mysterious things just by tuning around. We're going to check that out tonight. We're going to explore the frequency ranges and see what maybe could be out there. And you will often be surprised at, oh, look at that. I didn't know this existed. I didn't know this was there. So more videos like this coming up. Hope you enjoy them. And that we're going to kind of light up that flame of turn on that radio that you have. Maybe, it's easy to lose the flame. It's easy to lose the interest because you might say, well, I never hear anything. Well, you know what? Sometimes it might be because you have to move on to some other spot. You might do it in a park or a place where it's quieter, less noise around you. But we're going to try to have you turn on that radio and tune around. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Don't forget you can give a little tip if you enjoy the videos and like what I do on the video. And thanks for watching, guys. It's much appreciated.